there was some discussion about insurance and renters insurance and the importance for consumers to pay attention to, having renters insurance and the differences between liability policies for a dwelling policy versus an investment property.
Yeah, and one of the things we were talking about, and Paul and I were having this discussion, is we see a lot of liability regarding pets and dogs and canines, and what a homeowner needs to understand is that if they put a tenant into that house and they have the greatest homeowners insurance policy known to mankind, and it covers the liability due to the tenants, and it will never in a million years cover the liability due to a dog, because the dog is owned by the tenant. The dog is not owned by the property owner, and that insurance policy is owned by the property owner. So the insurance company is never going to extend that liability to whoever they decide to rent their house to, and that they could raise, they could have a whole herd of Rottweilers, and
Right.
the insurance company would never know about it, but the minute that something happens and that dog bites somebody, or there's an issue there, there's not going to be any coverage for that homeowner.
Right, and that's one of the things we do as a property manager is we try to guide the homeowner into understanding that their policy doesn't cover them, and while the homeowner will say, well, then you have to have the tenant have a renter's policy. There's only so much I can do. I can ask them for the declaration page, but they can turn around and cancel it. So it's really on the tenant, and it's on us to screen the dog and the pet to see what kind of dog and temperament it is. Obviously, we don't allow German Shepherds, Rottweilers, and so forth. But like you said in the break, it's the Boston Terrier that's the meanest, nastiest little dog ever.
Right.
And eats a kid's foot.
And we get more claims. We get more insurance claims from Boston Terriers and Chihuahuas, and little dogs like that. But those don't make the 6 o'clock news,
Right?
Because when they bite
Well,
somebody,
nobody really wants to say, oh, I got a dog attack from a Yorkie.
Yeah, exactly.
No one really wants to be on that news story.
right? Yeah.
They take your man card away if
Yeah, exactly.
off of that. So what's interesting, you guys' websites, rentmytampahome.com for Paul and
Lowerinsurancerate.com
Okay.
for artisan insurance.
So obviously we get calls from people, and you can call us anytime we aren't on air at 855-970-WFLA. Really easy phone number to remember. I'm really glad that iHeartMedia gave me the approval for the to have that phone number. But again, it's 855 and then the station you're listening to. That rings to our real estate office 24 hours a day. So we'll obviously put you in touch with Paul or Richard if you have questions about anything we've gone over today, or interested in property management or homeowners insurance. But I wanted to give out their websites directly as well, because if you call us, I'm just going to send you right on to them anyway. So